Hello everyone, welcome back to alkaline hydroxide 784, and this is the related blog video to the matriculation topic, I guess. And I don't think this is going to be very long. I'm just going to tell you what my experience doing the various steps of matriculation, and I hope it's useful in some way or the other. So anyways, and before I went overseas for some time, like for 3 weeks, I think. So yeah, in June itself, I could go and accept my offer and then get this huge list. And there's this very important page called the list of important dates. Actually, I didn't mention this in the advice video. So this is a separate web page where you can see the entire schedule of what you're supposed to do. If for NTU, this is for NTU specifically. I do not know whether NUS has the exact same kind of thing or not, but if you search important dates NTU, you will get this page. So it will help you to summarize all the things you need to do and in what order you need to do them. Okay, so for the list of important dates, you you can just see when you're expected to do what, and I decided to make like a little plan using that, because looking at that table is just a mess. So I first copied down all the events, and then I put it into a separate table with, according to week, what are the things I need to do. And I think that seems pretty useful because it worked with my existing document that has a plan. Yeah. And so that's what I did with that. But anyway, that's not so important. I'll just talk about the actual things that I had to do. Okay, so for the card design and all that, it wasn't very hard. I just finished that very quickly. I just click, finish everything very quickly. And then for the health checkup, I had driving classes at the time, so I chose a session that was nearer to 12 o'clock, like around 11:56 or something. So once I came there after my driving class, I did have I was a bit of blur. I was very blur indeed. I got the form. Then I didn't know that I was supposed to go and do all the checkup. Go to a certain place to do a checkup. And I did that very late. And then after finishing all of that, I still had like I had to wait for some more time apparently, and then they told us to go for lunch and then come back. And I actually had to have lunch in NTU itself, so I went to Soup Spoon or something. Um, and then afterwards, I basically just spent a lot of time there. I think I finished around 4 something or some, just very late. So I think you should follow the advice and go early in the morning and not be blur. Please don't be a blur sotong like me. Of course, another thing to take note of is that I actually have a hearing problem. So after the checkup was over, I was told to get some letter from my specialist or something to tell NTU that I have a hearing problem. Like, why? Just why? And now I'm getting emails from the accessible education unit, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, there's a thing like that for people with so-called disabilities and things like that, and they have a dialogue and some events. I think that's really nice, but at the same time I feel a bit weird because I don't really consider myself as having a disability. I just have the hearing of a 50-year-old. That's the best way to explain it. Anyways, let's move on. That was such a weird off tangent thing. Okay, so apart from the health checkup and all that, the rest of the things are done online. There's nothing crazy you need to do. Uh yeah, the gyro thing was the other weird thing I had to go and do, which is because I wanted to actually link it to my account instead of linking it to my dad's account. And I went and had to go and approve it in a bank and everything. So, yeah. Because I needed to put my thumbprint on the form, because my account is like a kid's account, like from so long ago. Yeah. So I had to go put my thumbprint in the bank and then submit and then send it in the mail, because I didn't have time to go there and submit it in the SAC. Yeah, this it's pretty. Of course, apart from that, it's pretty simple. There's nothing much to really. There's nothing complicated to do. And for the prep courses, it was I only met it. The prep courses were mostly in July. Actually, they're entirely in July. So I was overseas for most of the time. I just watched. I didn't even bother watching the videos that much. I probably watched like the first or second video, and then I just kept fast forwarding it and then seeing what exactly they covered or look at the answers for that matter. So what I would do is I would like do the what is it the worksheet or something beforehand and then look at the answers to see whether I did it correctly. That's pretty much what I would do. Uh yeah, that's I don't really care. Okay. For the housing I it was yeah, the application was pretty easy. I just put in my choices, non aircon, single. As you can tell, I do not like aircon. I don't want to sleep in aircon, so I don't need an aircon. So yeah. And then I got into Tanjong Hall, so I'm excited to go for orientation and see how the hall is. It's like an apartment kind of thing. It's one of the newer halls. So, yeah, that's. And now I had to prepare a lot of things for orientation because there's a huge packing list and I need to buy certain things to bring into my hall. So, I mean, I had to actually go and do that, and instead I'm recording this. How fun. Anyways, yeah, there's nothing else much to say as I told this video is gonna be pretty short. Um, I think you'd be more interested in the orientation video, so do wait for that after my orientation is over. Over the National Day holiday, I'll probably record that and talk to you about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button and subscribe. And with that, I don't really have anything else to say. I'd like to say thank you and bye.